Lowest offer Tuesday, and 25 or 30 other books that I got. Here's 99 items for my next shipment, and all of them minus the big package, which is a VCR, are going in state to a nearby warehouse. So 98 books and CDs, a few CDs, mostly books. Today's Tuesday, so I accumulated this over the past maybe 4 days or so, 5 days probably, sourcing Friday, Saturday, and today. Actually, maybe a little bit on Thursday as well. Yeah, actually Thursday as well. So this is about 3.5 days sourcing. And it's been less than a week since I sent my last shipment out, so it hasn't been quite a week. But I'm trying to hit about 100 a week of items. So this is my 5th VCR to send out. Well, VCR or DVD player, but this one's a VCR. So that's about it. Gonna put all those books in, hopefully they're gonna fit in 2 boxes. And then the VCR will fit in 1 box, which will go out of state. A little bit later in the day, I finished packing up the books and the VCR, and the VCR is on top, only about just under 9 pounds. And then the 98 books and CDs fit into the 2 boxes, 16 by 12 by 12 boxes from Lowe's, which are the small boxes. And they weighed 42 pounds each. So what is that? 84 pounds, which was about 16 bucks, I think. So extremely cheap. I'm gonna go to UPS right now. It's 5:30. They close about 6. They close at 6, I believe. So drop these off and move on to the next batch. I have probably about 25 or 30 other books that I got today that I'm gonna need to list for the next batch. So keep it moving. Here are the books that I've already listed. So 21, I believe. I picked these up on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. So that was a nice little run. All books. Now, check out what I did today. $46 items, all from today, Thursday. I went to 4 different locations. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 Goodwills and 2 standalone thrift stores. And as you can see, I got a lot of CDs. Some really good CDs here. Some really quick selling, but more along the lines of CDs for good money. So got probably easily over 20 CDs. Probably about half of this is CDs. And I also got these 2, 1 DVD player and 1 VCR. And the VCR is actually, there's only 1 up there on the listing right now. And it's an FBA for about 120 bucks, but it actually sells pretty frequently. And the other DVD player sells pretty frequently as well. It actually goes for good money. So those players were $10 each. We'll see if they go to the same warehouse or not. Hopefully they go to the same warehouse so I can just put it in 1 box. Overall, it was a really good haul. For 1 day, getting 46 items, for me, is really great. Plus the other 21, so we're looking at about 87 items. And tomorrow's Friday, so I'll go do some more sourcing tomorrow, and I'll definitely get up to the 99 that I've been sending out. I just sent out 99 items on, Monday? So I'll be back up to that by tomorrow. There's no way I'm going to list all these tonight, not even close. So I'll probably be sending a shipment out beginning of next week, to be honest. I'm sure that a lot, if not most of you, have already heard about the new restrictions Amazon is putting on new FBA sellers, basically not allowing any new sellers to enter the FBA program until December 19th. So this cutoff started on October 10th. I believe you had to have sent out your first shipment by October 10th. And if you didn't, then you were no longer able to send a shipment until December 19th, which is which is just over 2 months, and basically missing the bulk of Q4 and only being able to send a shipment a few days before Christmas. From what I understand, Amazon is doing this as a way to, well, they said to have better customer service, which I presume means not having so many sellers and having so many products flood their warehouses beyond the existing sellers that they can't handle it and that they're not able to get things to people on time. So it's just another way that Amazon is ensuring or trying to ensure that the holiday season goes smoothly for them and for us as sellers so that items are able to get there on time. I presume also for sellers to help us get our stuff checked in, although that might not be the main reason, or it might not actually have a big influence on that, but it seems like it would logically, that if there's less new sellers, less sellers in general, than there might be in a normal Q4 for Amazon FBA, that our stuff would be able to get checked in a hopefully in a more timely manner, especially during Q4, because that's been an issue I know for a lot of people, is that you send your stuff in, you're anxious to get it checked in, and then it gets checked in, but then it sits there for a few days, a week, and then finally all of your stuff goes live, but you're missing on sales. That might be a part of it in terms of from a seller perspective. From a customer perspective, prime buyers, they want to make sure that they can get that package to them, their items to them within 2 days. And the other benefit to us is that there's less sellers. It makes sense to me that there would be new sellers coming into the market because of videos on YouTube, like the ones I make and many other people make, because of blogs, because of articles, etc., the media even. There's a lot of information out there about FBA, especially during Q4. So people that are just starting, for instance, I started in September of 2014, which is right before Q4, so perfect example, even though I was only doing books, but nonetheless I was a new seller. So a lot of new sellers will hit the FBA scene right at Q4 to try to take advantage of all the holiday spending. In terms of numbers, I have no idea how many sellers are going to be left out, but I would think it would be in the thousands, possibly multiple thousands, that would be entering between beginning of Q4, let's say September, to even entering at the beginning of December and trying to get a bunch of stuff in to take advantage of those last few weeks. I'd imagine it's thousands of sellers. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's hundreds, I don't know, but there's a lot of sellers currently, so I would imagine less competition, especially for people that are doing more RA and online arbitrage type of stuff and selling things like toys and other holiday related items, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But for all of us, whether you're non-media or media FBA sellers, so for book sellers, CD sellers, etc., even vinyl, VHS tape, there's going to be less competition than there probably would be, but probably less competition in the other categories, people that do more RA type stuff. I think it's a good thing for us current sellers. It's a bad thing for people that were trying to break in. And also another thing that I know, there's a lot of FBA courses out there. I know of a few where existing FBA sellers create a course, video course, text course, whatever, and they teach people, sometimes they even do coaching. They teach them how to sell on FBA and especially take advantage of Q4. So all of those programs are going to kind of be out of luck because a lot of the people that are going to want to be starting is going to be around Q4 and probably into October and November, and they're not going to be able to start. So that's probably going to prevent them from making any money off of those fees that they would make for people to join their courses, I would imagine. Let me know if you heard anything from that angle. It's good for us as sellers, but not so good for people that have courses, but probably good for Amazon as a whole. So I think it's a good thing, but if you're a new seller, sorry to break the bad news to you that you won't be able to start until December 19th, but guess what? People buy books all year, buy CDs all year, buy VHS tapes, buy vinyl, and they also buy all this other stuff that's sold during Q4, except of course holiday themed stuff. Some of it sells all year, but most of it will sell clearly during mad rush of Q4. But still start on December 19th and get a good start to the 2017. But nonetheless, it's a good thing for us current sellers, I believe. Let me know what you think about it below in the comments, if you have any other angles or any other perspectives. So here's my latest shipment. It is 102 items, mostly books, and as you can see, a lot of CDs. I don't know, 30 or so CDs, something like that. But that's quite a stack. So all of this, or rather the majority of it, is going to another state, 98 items. Only 3 3 books are going in state, so that's lame. And this one VCR is going to a different warehouse, but the rest of it are going to the same one, which makes it a lot easier to pack it up and get it prepared. Not to mention that the CDs are so small that I won't have to use, that second box won't have to be that big. So this is the last about week or so of sourcing. So it's about, I don't know, probably 3 days of sourcing. One of those days I got almost 50 items. So I just, been slowly listing them all, and now it's Monday, and they're all listed, ready to go. I just have to put the stickers on them and put them in boxes. So should be, I'll definitely drop them off today and move on. I'll be sourcing again tomorrow. I'm just trying to hit about 100 a week with sourcing my items, which is about 400 a month. Just trying to keep that pace, which is a good pace for me to keep my sales up and kind of keep at the level that I'm at right now, and trying to move into the holidays, especially trying to sell a lot of CDs for the holidays and hopefully sell some of those VCRs as well. And as always, remember, keep booking.
Yeah.